Alright, boys, here we go, here we go, here we go! Alright, okay, I'm kidding, it's Hilltop. I was trying to be VK Cowboy, but I'm not as cool. But yeah, that's what he starts out his videos with. Doesn't run a channel, but we get to hear him. So if you ever get to play these YouTube boards, you get to hear his great entrance there. Really love it, really love it. Alright, so here's Italy. And we are going to be doing lots of fun here. So here we go. We are going to bring a tank and an artillery that way. I'm going to be going into Maraca. Oh, sorry, my build. I have 20 bucks, and I'm going to spend 8 on artillery, and I'm going to spend 10 on these guys. The man and the transport leaves me with 2. Alright. As you know, the Brits took this back, so I can't get to it this turn, but maybe next, we'll see. But here we go. Alright. So we're going to have those two fellows go in there. We are going to have these two fellows go in there. We're going to have Buddy here hop on a transport. And he's going to come on over to there. He's going to be going into there. We're just going to have 3 fellers come into there. Okay, just 3 men going in there, and we're just hoping that works out. Now these 2 fighters from the Graf Zeppelin, they're going to go 1, 2, 3 attack here, and then 4 is for their last. So to denote that, we'll use some of our handy dandy markers here from Historical Board Gaming, just to let us know that the fighters have 1 left in the tank. We also have a bomber from here in southern France, and he can go 1, Northern Italy, 2, 97, 3, 96, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he can make it, but he's also got 1 left, so we'll put him there. And we got Buddy Bomber here, same deal, 1, 2, 3, 4, but he's got 3 left. So we're gonna, depending on how things go here, we're gonna possibly send him elsewhere, but he's got 3 left in the tank. Up top here, we've got these pesky Greeks here, who've been here the entire game, so we're gonna hammer down on them, and we're gonna need a little bit of help. So we're gonna grab a transport here. We're gonna go 1, 2. We're gonna grab artillery and a dude. We're gonna put him in a chip though, and just put him on with that fella right there. Okay, and we got another transport. He's going to come over 1, 2, and he's going to pick up the last guy, and they're all going into Greece. Meanwhile, we are going to have the destroyer. I guess that'll be non-combat since they don't really have bombards. And then our 2 cruisers and our battle wagon are going to head on over here to C-Zone 96. No, 97. Which is that? 97. And they're going to do some bombardment there. So that's what we got going on here. Hopefully it makes sense. Again, it's Italy, so hey, not an awful lot to do. So we'll start with the small fry over here. So we got a 3 and a 2. And here we go. We got a hit. He's got a 2 coming back. Ah, nuts. Just almost wiped out the British fleet in the Persian Gulf there. Okay, and no hit for them. So the Frenchie's gone. Morocco is now under the good guys' rule. Okay, here we got a bit of a more of a delicate situation. We got 2 2s. Oh, and we got 2 hits. And we're gonna have the Frenchman come back here. Here we go. Nothing. Oh, I don't know if you folks have been keeping up with it, but Sire had his British turn, and I mean, he had a great turn. Everything went really well for him. He never took a hit, so he was calling a flawless victory. So I doubt I'm going to have that. He's got too much stuff here, but hey, congrats to him. He's been kind of taking it on the chin there this game. So here we go. We've got 4 guys coming on, so we can have our 3 bombards, no problem. So that's going to be a 4 and a 2 3s. That's the bombards. And then we have 2 artillery And we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 men. So we're going to have 8 at 1. We have 8 at 1. Trust me, that's 8. Oh, get in line, you dummies. Alright, and we got 4 at 2. Okay, and the Brits have 5 troops there plus the anti-air. That's why I don't have any of my planes, because I'm just not going to tempt fate. Alright, so here we go. So this is all going to be my stuff here. This is going to be tough to do here. That's a lot of dice. Alright, there we go. Here they are. Alright. So I need to get 6 hits to do this in one shot, but yeah, be happy with just a couple. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, there you go. All right, so he's got his 5 coming back, and this is where my flawless victory disappears. I am sure. Those crazy Greeks? Yeah. All right, so 2 dead. Alright, so we're going to just take off these 2 fellas here. Put them in the dead pile over there. Along with all these... Whoops! Oh, man. Good grief. Now, where'd that guy come from? Oh, he's... No, because I'm only bringing 3 guys in. He must be up there. Alright. Hopefully I can figure that out later. There go the Brits. There goes that. There goes that. Hey, Britain, you go down too. I'd say that France goes down too as well, but I don't think anybody cares. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, so now this is the big one. So we have 2 bombers at 4. And in the Sired Blood rules, which is a new thing for me, they only do 1 round of combat. So I kind of oopsed buying that bomber last round. But hey, Italy with 2 bombers looks kind of cool, I guess. And then we've got 2 fighters. Those are going to be two of the greens. And then we got 3 ones. Alright, so we're hoping that that's enough to get her done. We need 3 hits. We got 1 French and 2 Anzac there. Here we go. Love it. Okay, so we got all 3 hits there. In the infantry, my 2 fighters didn't show up. So he's got 3 twos coming back. We got 1 hit. Alright, so 1 infantry goes away. So, alright, so we'll take all these guys off of here. And I'll have to grab another fascist roundel. Okay, so that's all the battles. So I'm going to get rid of all the red tokens here. Oh no, that's what that guy was. He was hopping into Transjordan. Sorry guys, messed that up. There we go. So no quick counterattack anyway by those tanks in Iraq. There we go. So we got all our attacks taken care of, and now we got to do our planes here. So our planes are going to be flying back 1 here to Alexandria, and 1 bomber who's just got 1. He's going to join the fun. They're done. And my bomber here with 3, you know, I think he's going to hop in there too. And hopefully be able to cause some grief there. Alright, so all this stuff is now in Greece. Alright, put that there. Okay, so now what we have to do is our non-com. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 AAA here, and we're going to send them up to Poland. Help out our German brethren in the north. Because those pesky Russian fighters, they got a free fighter last time, so they got 3 fighters now, and they're probably going to use them on this front. So if they don't shoot anything down, at least, hey, that's a couple extra hits that they can take. And help them out. They've been helping us out, obviously. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Alright. I think that's it for non-com pretty much. We're just going to move the destroyer here. I'm going to move the destroyer there. And do we want to move a destroyer there? Tough. I mean, obviously they'll come by and sink it if it's by itself, but the destroyer there might get lucky and shoot down a British aircraft, which I'm sure they don't really want to have happen. So we'll do that. All right, so I can get rid of that. All right, so let's just go ahead and claim our territories now. There we go, like that, and Greece. All right, so I'll tidy this up. This looks kind of messy right now. And we'll put our build on. Obviously, we're putting everything up here. I'm going to put the transport right there. Dude right there. Lots of manufacturing space. All right, so to my knowledge, there's going to be some serious bonuses and whatnot here. So we're just going to add up the base first, and we'll find out what's going on. So Italy is not down anything, and we are up 1, 2, 3. Alexandria's not worth anything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so just at the base, they are worth 22, which is pretty cool. But wait, there's more. If you order right now, you'll find out that they get +5 for no ships of allied sort in the Med. So that's a +5 for 27. But wait, there's more. We get one for the harbors. And the harbors are Gibraltar and southern France and Greece and Cairo, I think. I think that's what they are under Sired Blood rules. That's worth another 5. So I'm up to 32 now for Italy. Now I thought there was a North African one, and if it is, that would put me up to 37, which would be crazy. But I've got 32, and then I've got 1, 2, 3 of these. I'm not sure if I need 4 to get the bonus. So I'm sorry to leave you in the lurch, guys. I haven't been able to get a hold of my partners in crime here. Oh, wait a second. They did respond. Let's see what they say. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Nope, they didn't talk about that. All right, so I'm going to have to find out exactly how much money I got. But right now it's definitely 32. If I get these for the part of the Horn of Africa, then that would be 35. And then if there's one for North Africa, because I own everything in North Africa, that would actually put me up to 40 bucks for Italy. That's a spicy meatball, eh? So we'll have to wait and see. But definitely 32. And maybe by the time I put this up on YouTube, I'll be able to tell you exactly what I got, and I'll be putting it in a little text box over top of all this yapping I'm doing. All right, folks. Well, this is a great great game going on here. If you've been paying attention, Japan took Calcutta last round, but then the British did a little single fighter here and took out this lone artillery that was there. So India is wide open. The British fleet and Air Force, pretty much the rest of it that's left in the game, is over here. Kind of sandwiched between some Japanese action here and the Axis in the Med. But the Brits took that, and they've still got their factory down here pumping stuff out. And of course they took Iraq with no casualties. That was part of Sired's flawless victory. So I'm sure they're going to plop down a factory there and start cranking things out of Persia and Iraq. Japan is pretty weak on the ground right now. Not a lot of ground units. Still has a formidable Air Force and of course the beautiful Navy. But America is now in the war. Okay, so America's in the war, and I haven't done America's move yet. I think all these guys are back in Hawaii, and a lot of these guys went up to the Aleutians. These guys aren't out here. They're sticks in the wind out there. So these guys have come back. Sorry I didn't do the American one yet. But they're all out of range of the freshly minted subs. So it's going to be interesting, though, because the Brits are making a royal nuisance of themselves over here. And despite Calcutta gone, still some problems that we have to take care of. And when I say we, I mean the good guys, the Axis. So the Eastern Front in the south I think I have this set up the way it's supposed to be, so just some blockers kind of set up to stop the wall of armor. You know, Russia doesn't have a ton of stuff on it. They took a kind of a beating taking some territory last turn. I mean, they did well, and they got a free fighter with the role that they had, but we'll see if that's enough. This side, those 3 subs rolled 6 dice on Syred's turn to really put the boots to the UK economy and took a grand total of 1. Everything else was, I think, 5s and 6s that they rolled, so those don't count. You need a 1, 2, or a 3, and you add them up. And the Americans here, of course, have their 3 transports ready to load some stuff up and come across. So I suspect they're going to punch into Africa here. But we'll see. We'll see. Everything that comes to 91, though, is going to be in range of both the German, well, not so much the Italian fleet, but maybe some of the Air Force can get involved. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I think round 4 is going to really tell us what needs to be done by the Allies to stem the tide and what needs to be done by the Axis to not overextend and overreach. But hey, we'll see what happens. Good luck to everybody, except for the Allies. All right. Hey, everybody, don't forget to hug your loved ones and tell them how special they are to you. And may those dice be with the Axis.